We're here, baby. And what a glorious, glorious morning it is. It is a brisk 1 degree. It is day 13 of the vlog challenge of 365. We're doing the full year, baby. We're going. It is 6:20 in the morning. About to hike this beautiful mountain right here called Knox Mountain, which is the mountain I am blessed to live on and call my home here in Kelowna, British Columbia, paradise of Canada. Still no snow on the ground. Still not any expectation of snow this beautiful winter. And I'm just excited to be here, meet some new people on the hike, walk up a mountain and walk down. And yeah, let's get it, baby. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be the best day ever. Stay motivated, stay blessed, stay thankful. Let's go. To the vlog. Hello world. Yeah, we out here, baby. Let's go. Top of the mountain, top of the morning to you. Look at this. Look at this. How can you not be happy? How can you not be thankful and blessed in this beautiful, beautiful world we live in? We're talking about fear barriers and breaking through limiting beliefs. What do you think about that?
It's one thing to know it, it's another thing to believe it.
Yes.
And this man believes it.
Hey, thank you, brother. Hell yeah. We in it to win it. Let's go. Let's get everything that we've ever wanted. Make your dreams come true. Woo! We're out here. We're on a hike. Got my man. He's part of a band here in Kelowna called Redfish. And we're just enjoying the beautiful views here in the Okanagan, hiking up Knox. My question to you is, what is one thing that you've learned being a musician? He's been a musician for almost 35 years. So I'm sure he's got some little piece of advice for me. What is something that stuck out that really like helped you in your career?
I think perseverance. If you really want to do something and you believe in it and you go for it, you can definitely make it happen.
Love that.
One example, we got to work with this producer that produced worked on Ricky Martin's Latin. He has a Latin Grammy.
Okay,
and,
very cool.
I kind of had a connection to him through somebody I knew in some weird way, but I managed to get his phone number.
Yeah.
And I just called him incessantly for months on end, being, basically blown off.
Yeah.
And
you gotta be a little annoying sometimes.
yeah,
You gotta just like pursue it.
Man.
Yeah.
And it was for our second album, and man, he finally was like, man, I can't get rid of you. Let's just
give it a shot.
Let's do it. So yeah, we ended up, once we secured him, we were able to get investors to put together a package to fly him out and record up at Silver Star.
Wow.
Rented out some ski chalets and built basically a studio out of a ski chalet. It was freaking rad. And the great thing was he loved to ski, so
that's perfect.
It was whatever, serendipitous. But the old me or the younger me would have quit after the first hang up. I would have been like, man, this isn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like I'm just wasting my time, it's got things on the loser, whatever, stupid thoughts you think.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I'm just gonna keep on them. And sometimes they bear fruit.
That's right. Don't take no for an answer.
Don't take no for an answer.
If you want something bad enough, you can make it happen. That goes with everything. Even if in relationships, if you're trying to court a girl, don't be like crazy annoying, but like, yeah, if you really want something, you can go after it. And yeah, especially in your life as a musician, like it's hard. This gig is not easy, and you got to stick to it, stick to your guns, and have fun with it. So that's awesome. And then the second question would be, what is something that you've struggled with as a musician over your years?
Maybe just when you work with other people, you've got to learn to be cooperative and just work towards the same goal and all be on alignment.
Yeah, especially in a band. Yeah,
absolutely, because it's it's like 4 girlfriends or wives.
Yeah.
Personalities.
Everybody's got their own opinion. Everybody's got their own vision for what they want for the sound, the project.
Sure.
Yeah.
But if you kind of accept that you're going to make mistakes, they're going to make mistakes, and just accept that, and then work towards what you all agree on, which is usually the song or the music or something. Maybe it's the artwork for what represents the band.
Yeah.
I think it can work as long as everyone's like-minded and stuff. But just be accepting and open and Yeah, cooperative.
Yeah. And your way is not always the right way. You got to remember that. It's like sometimes other people will have an opinion, and then at first you're like, no, like my idea is way better. And then you might try that other idea out, and it turns out that was the fucking ticket right there.
There's always something to learn.
Yeah, love that. Yeah. Love that, dude. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Loving this weather, dude. This isn't it. And then we got like a sunrise that's looking beautiful right now. Look at this orange in the sky, a little pink. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Gotta talk about the importance of community. All right. There's unity in community. There's so much power in people, in just connecting with the right people. And sometimes you can have a conversation with somebody and they'll just say something that just ticks. It just unlocks this door inside your brain that wasn't there before, and you just go, oh, that, or I could do this, or I could think this way, or whatever. Like I fucking love it. I love talking to people, hearing about their lives, their adventures, their pitfalls, their trials and tribulations, the lessons that they've learned in their life, especially from people that are older in their years than me, that have been through the ringer, been through different situations that I can like draw inspiration from and understand how to apply in my life. It's such a beautiful thing. So if you can, if there's communities in your area, networking groups that you can be a part of, hockey teams or any sports team or anything, any kind of way that you can connect with other individuals on a path similar to yours, or even just to get around other people that are doing this, particularly if you're an entrepreneur or like an artist, like being around other musicians and other people that are pursuing this path is just, it's so important. So yeah, I'm stoked. Today's gonna be epic. It's coaching day. Got my coaching call this evening and I'm so pumped about it. It's gonna be a good time. So yeah, let's go, baby. Enjoy.
A lot of stuff I can lay down on what we should do. Definitely going to build a Discord, like a Discord server for it.
Yeah.
Because definitely the NFT, the NFT DJs always look for a Discord.
Yeah.
And that's one big thing.
Builds trust for sure.
Exactly. And like, we'll have eventually have like a whale group or like a holder group, where they have to connect to a verified bridge that would be super, super secure. These other guys, a lot of people never want to connect to it because they don't trust it, but we have a lot of security around that. So there's so many things that put together. I could put together like a roadmap too for it, so you can see it outlined and stuff.
Yeah, I guess if you want to put together like a roadmap in terms of the marketing and stuff like that, and any kind of information on costs and things, and kind of any other information too that I can just take back with my team and go over it with everybody and see, like, let's kind of go from there.
So yeah, if there's any other questions or anything like that, let us know. We'll go over it with your team, and we'll figure out our next call.
Sounds good, boys.
But Robbie, it's nice to see you and have a one-on-one conversation. And same thing too, when you're in Sudbury, let me know. I mean, where are you going to be playing in Sudbury?
Usually at the townhouse. We can, meet up, maybe grab a bite to eat or something when I'm in town.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. You said that was May, right?
Yeah. So that was just me having a meeting with an agency that builds NFT projects, and they've done projects with all sorts of different people. Jason, the one guy, was saying one of the recent projects that he helped work on was one for an artist named Lil Durk. If you don't know who that is, he's a pretty dope artist, did a big record with Drake, and yeah, just solid act that's doing pretty good. So these guys are legit. They've been doing projects for years, big in the NFT space, crypto, metaverse, understanding blockchain technology and how artists and entertainers can adopt this new wave and this new information to be able to, create projects that can have a bigger connection with their fans, create real world assets that are tied to it, and create, you know, kind of cool incentives and drops to be able to allow people who are purchasing the projects and buying into it to get special, you know, discounts off of merch, or access to be able to do one-on-one calls with people, or you know, access to new music that's unreleased, all sorts of different ways that you can kind of tie in real, actual, tangible things with this digital product that's you know, in the blockchain. So cool combo. We'll see if I end up doing a project with them. I'll keep y'all posted on all of that. But yeah, this is a day, another day, and it's a beautiful day. I'm doing a podcast coming up soon. I'm so excited. I got my homie, he runs Entheomed, which is a ketamine clinic here in Kelowna. And I got him coming over to do a podcast with me for my podcast, the Robbie G podcast. I had it laying dormant for a while, but I'm bringing it back. I'm doing a few more episodes and going to be putting those out on all the things, iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. So looking forward to having a chat with my homie Fraser here in a bit. And yeah, just diving deep on ketamine therapy, psychedelics, how we can use these amazing tools to help people that are dealing with like addictions. And I particularly am excited about this conversation, you know, because of that whole town hall meeting with the crime and community safety meeting that we just had, talking about homelessness and addictions. And I truly believe in the power of these alternative forms of medicine like ketamine to help people with their addictions. It helped me. I was addicted to marijuana for so long in my life, and I was able to quit for a year cold turkey, like without any help. And then I got back into it in 2025. And at first I was just doing it like once a week, and then I got addicted again, and I was doing it every single day, like all day. And I was like, I need to figure out a way to just like sever this connection in my brain. And I took one ketamine therapy session, and it literally just destroyed whatever addictive connection there is in the brain. Like when you're addicted to something, your brain like takes images and pushes them into your frontal lobe, so you're just like, you're without that thing that you're addicted to, and it just is like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to eat this, you need to smoke this, you need to like consume that thing that you're addicted to. And when you do something like ketamine therapy, and there's a few other different ones, like ibogaine is another psychedelic or plant medicine that can help with these kinds of things, it literally will sever that connection in your brain. It's the wildest thing. Like you're thinking about it all the time, every day. And then came back from that therapy session. I had my bong literally packed, sitting on my counter here in the kitchen on the island. And I looked at it and I was like, I have zero desire to smoke, like zero desire to smoke. And I went to sleep that night, woke up, came down the stairs, looked at the bong again. And I was like, I don't smoke weed anymore. I just don't. I picked it up and I put it away, and it's still packed. Like how many months later? That was in October, November, December, January. We're into February now. I'm into like my 4th or 5th month of being completely off of smoking weed, and it's amazing. I've never felt more clear-headed. I stopped drinking alcohol like a few weeks after that as well. It just wasn't serving me. And yeah, I'm like the most clear that I've ever felt, mind, body, and soul, and it's incredible. So stoked to talk about ketamine and do another podcast where I can just be me and have a conversation with the homie. So stoked for it. Let's go. I'm here with Fraser from Entheomed. It's a ketamine clinic and therapy center here in Kelowna. Just mention a couple quick things about ketamine therapy and about Entheomed, just for people that don't know what it is.
So ketamine therapy, amazing treatment for depression, anxiety, PTSD, and really I think it's the future of mental health care. A lot of people traditionally using antidepressants or just traditional therapy, they felt stuck for a long time. And I really think ketamine therapy can be an amazing catalyst for someone, just to help them get that spark in their life, and especially when it's done with preparation and integration therapy and a skilled medical team. It really creates that safety container to allow people to go deep into their inner world and actually process trauma, emotions and thoughts to help them, get a new path in their life.
Incredible. We just did a podcast together. It's so good. So I'll probably upload this on the YouTube channel. We're here in the stew. Boom. Stoked. Entheomed. Fraser, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Had my coaching call tonight. Such a good time. connecting with my clients, everybody who's on that path to elevation and trying to figure out how to make a living off of their career with music. We had a really big deep dive tonight about shows, setting them up, the promotion of shows, and ultimately the performance. I didn't get through the entire document because there was just so much to go through. So we're gonna have part 1 this week and part 2 next week on Tuesday, every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. If you're an artist that's struggling to figure out how to like get the ball rolling with your career, send me a message, send me a DM, and we'll see if you're a good fit for the program. It's the Level Up coaching program every single week on Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, hopping on Zoom and learning some tips and tricks from myself. So it's a good time. And yeah, that was my day. It was a good day, fun time. Tomorrow, I'm very excited. I've got a meeting with a person who runs a men's group here in Kelowna called Guy Talks, which was one of the vlog episodes, one of the early ones there, where I went and saw their event at Sandhill Winery here in Kelowna. And the host has reached out to me and asked if I would like to be a speaker at their event, which I am insanely stoked about. Like, being able to get a chance to get on stage in front of people and share my story, share what I've been through in my life, share where I've come from to where I am now is just always so rewarding to do. And to be able to be in front of, you know, all these great people here in the Okanagan is just going to be incredible. So we'll see when the schedule, I know they do them pretty much once every month, and I'm going to be on the road quite a bit coming up here soon, so we'll try and figure out when we'll work out depending on their schedule and my schedule, but looking forward to that. So shout outs to Pierre, who's going to come by tomorrow for that. And then planning some things for this week, probably going to go on an epic hike and an adventure on Thursday with my best friend, so stoked for that. And yeah, just enjoying the weather out here is incredible. I think it was like 10 degrees today. It felt like the sun was just shining down, and just so blessed. So it's crazy that I can even go on these hikes in this kind of season, or it's February 11th right now, and can get outside and just enjoy the weather. So yeah, just feel blessed all the time, every day. That was my Tuesday. Stay tuned for more. The vlog series, we're going deep, going in, never gonna stop. 365 days this entire year. Let's get it. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, share, all the things. Appreciate y'all for watching these videos. Thank you.